the first ingredient is a protein blend. The second ingredient is butter. That's the second ingredient. Like Roy said, scientifically again, might I say, boy. Guys, TJ Fitness Deal News Reviews, and together with me and the gang here is the Quest chocolate chip protein cookie, the savior.
Oh baby.
The savior, potentially, of the protein cookie world. Yes. So together with me is Gilad and Roy, which you guys know from our previous bar, protein, and different types of things tasting. And the way that we're gonna run this review for you people is we're gonna tell you what's in this thing. So we're gonna go through the label, tell you what we think about it, and then we're gonna actually taste it and give you our honest, blunt opinion. Okay, from the get-go, we already know, because we tasted quite a lot of cookies and protein bars, it's really hard to hit a macronutrient friendly snack and that actually tastes like a snack that's not macronutrient friendly, right? Usually the protein cookies do not really taste like protein cookies unless you add 30 grams of sugar to them, and then they taste like the complete cookie by Lenny and Larry, which actually tastes good. Quest, which originally started the clean cheat phenomena with the Quest protein bar, came out with this chocolate chip cookie, which is potentially maybe also the only chocolate chip protein cookie that we've had. Something that actually looks like this, like a chocolate chip cookie. So let's go through the label really quick, okay? So as far as the label, you have 250 calories here. It's a 59 grams cookie, so it weighs about the same as a regular Quest bar. Out of the 250 calories, you have 17 grams of fat.
Ooh.
That is a lot of fat. I think that is the most amount of fat I've seen in a protein cookie.
But like
so
the fat gives it goodness.
It gives you goodness. So I actually expect, that is very scientific, Gilad. And I actually expect this to be different than the carb heavy cookies. Because usually when we actually meet cookies that have a lot of calories or relatively more calories, they are carb heavy. This is fat heavy. 15 grams of protein, so there's more fat than protein. 19 grams of carbohydrates, out of them 9 grams of fiber and 6 grams of sugar alcohols, and less than 1 gram of sugar. So there's almost no sugar here, and theoretically 4 grams or less. 4 grams of impact net carbs. So 15 grams, so what you really want to take out of this label is 17 grams of fat and 15 grams of protein. If you look at the actual panel of ingredients, it says it really out loud, because you have, the first ingredient is a protein blend, the second ingredient is butter. That's the second ingredient. Like Roy said, scientifically again, might I say, boy. Yeah, butter is the second ingredient. Okay, so let's summarize the label, boys.
Yeah.
This is not your super macro friendly label, right? I mean, a cookie, a snack, it doesn't matter what, that the second ingredient is butter after protein and has 150 calories coming from fat out of the total 250 calories, might be friendly for some of us if we're okay with fat in our diet or a lot of fat in our diet. For us that are keeping around 50 grams to 60 grams of fat throughout the day, this is a third of your fat consumption. Anyway, so I would say it really depends. It's very hard to grade this. It really depends on how you handle your macronutrients. But just keep that in mind. There's a lot of fat in this thing. So I actually hope that it would taste like there's a lot of fat in this thing. There's a lot of butter here. Okay, so on to the taste. Let's look at the so this looks like, would you guys let me show this to the people? Would you say it looks like a chocolate chip cookie?
It looks like it was made by a child.
Yeah, it does.
It honestly does.
That is so true. I wanted to say homemade. You brought it. You involved kids, but I have to say that I wanted to say it looks like a homemade cookie. It doesn't look like one of these cookies you would buy at the grocery stores, or you know what, the Subway chocolate chip cookie. It doesn't look like that. It looks like a homemade one. Anyway. So this is it. So we're gonna measure this, and this is usually the way that we're doing it. We're gonna measure it in 3 areas, right? We're gonna measure it in the texture, right? How does it feel? Is it soft? Is it hard? Whatever. Does it taste like a chocolate chip cookie? And the overall taste, what do we think about? Would we buy this thing, right? And then we're gonna talk about value for money and give you our final verdict. So, okay. Gilad. This is hopefully super fresh because this just came out today and we went and got it. So okay, guys, what do you think? Let's start from the top, like texture, and let's try not to compare it to Subway chocolate chip cookie for a second. Let's just texture compared to the other protein bar.
Soft. Way more soft.
It's soft. It is soft. I have to say, like compared to any other protein cookie that we had, and we had quite a lot of them, this is definitely soft, right?
Honestly, that's as you look at the cover.
Right.
It's a
Soft and chewy.
It's soft and chewy, right?
But I believe that's the only promise they kept.
It is soft and chewy, right?
I don't think...
you agree it's soft and chewy, right? Would you say it's a similar texture to like a chocolate chip cookie you would buy at a grocery store or Subway? No, it's not, right?
No. It's like this cookie dough-ish.
It's cookie dough-ish. It's a good point.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think there is it's not. Don't expect when you're having this the Subway chocolate chip cookie or like a fresh chocolate chip cookie that you just got out of the oven, right? Yeah. It's a bit. It is soft. It is chewy, but it's not as soft and as chewy. As far as overall, as far as flavor.
I would never eat this again.
You too, Gilad? Yeah. So I think so. The kids are spoiled here. Let me give you my adult opinion for a second. I agree with the kids that this is not overwhelmingly good. Okay, so this is not like I'm just saying right now, oh my gosh, I just have to have 10 of these. Like if you give me this as an option, or let's say the Oya one birthday cake. Or Lenny and Larry. No, I don't know. Put Lenny and Larry aside for a second. I think that there's other options that are more macronutrient friendly that I would prefer. But I have to say still, this is the closest anyone ever got to a protein chocolate chip cookie. It is not that good, honestly. I mean, I don't think I would have this. Like, I'm gonna probably buy a few of these and have them. I don't think I will have like a billion of them, and I don't think it didn't blow my head off. So I would say overall, I'll give you my adult, because I think the kids said they would never get it. My adult version of a person that actually tries to find snacks that are good for him, plus are a bit of a cheat, right? But not a super cheat. This is a 7 for me. This is a 7. It's not more than a 7 though. I mean, it's really cool. And if I'm gonna have a chocolate chip cookie, then I rather have this chocolate chip cookie because I'm taking like 15 grams of protein with a lot of butter. But that's my thing. Gilad is giving me like a very strange face. Okay, let's talk about pricing. So this launched at around the same price as a Quest bar, $2.50 per cookie, and you buy them in these 12 cookie boxes, which go for $25. So it's around the same price. So I think as far as value for money, it's good. I mean, it's the same thing that you're used to from bars, so I like the value for money. Overall verdict, I think if you're gonna eat a cookie anyway, then I think that this is better definitely than the buff bake cookies that we had. It is better than a lot of the protein cookies that are out there, and it's very different from a texture perspective. This is not super good though. Like I said, it's about a 7. Anyway, guys, listen, if this video was helpful in your protein cookie decision-making process, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you have a different opinion, you tried this, because I know some of our subscribers actually tried it, and some of them said that it is amazing. So, their, personal opinion. Leave a comment below. Tell us what you think about this cookie if you're getting a chance to do it. I would actually go and try it. So if I were you, go and try it. Have one, $2.50, nothing is gonna happen. This is not disgusting. There's some cookies that we said to the people, don't touch them. This is okay. Anyway, guys, over and out.